everyone here, Padua seniors. Dear Lord Jesus, thank you for this day, Father. Thank you for the ladies on the softball team, Padua. We have our seniors here tonight, Father. We just lift them up in prayer. Just ask you to bless them all the days of their lives as they take this next journey into your plan. Just surround them with your angels and pray blessings for them, for their families. Thank you for everyone here. In Jesus' name, amen. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. All right, we put this thing together kind of fast, so see if we can pull it off. I just want to say thank you to the families first that allow us to coach your kids. I want to thank all the thankless, that we go through over time, people that make all this stuff happen, grandparents, aunts, uncles, thank you. I want to start by announcing the seniors for Padua, and I want them to go down there at home plate, and the coaches will give them a little something. So, senior Haley Brooks. Senior Abby Delcalo. Senior Sarah Moore. Senior Mar Mullen. And senior Anastasia Watson. Alright. So, we have our families over there in right field with our seniors, and we're going to ask them to walk around and get on the numbers that are actually on the field, designated to their jersey. And I'm going to start with, I'm going to talk a little bit about Rachel Crane, and you can walk while I'm talking about you. So, Miss Bobby, Miss Crane, can you start walking? So, Rachel's going to walk with her mom, Bobby Crane. Rachel's been a 5-year senior, been a 5-year starter, been a magnificent player for us. She is going to be continuing her career at the Virginia Wesleyan. Been an outstanding example for us here at Redline Christian Academy, not only personally and ethically, but definitely on the field. She just did her college signing today, and it was a very magnificent day for her and her family. We thank everything that Rachel has done here, and we look forward to all the great things that she's going to continue to do. Thank you, Rachel Crane. So then we have Miss Kylie Ryan and her family. Kylie Ryan just started here at Redline Christian Academy. We got blessed with her. She moved here from New Jersey, and we were very happy to meet her and her family. We have Dad Mike, Mom Danielle, Sister Molly, Brother Sean, and Mr. Will holding the banner there. And Kylie's undecided right now about college, but she's working on a few decisions, and we look forward to seeing where she ends up next and where she starts her new career and her new life. And certainly Kylie has been an inspiration and quite a key player for us here. God sent us a really nice family and sent us a really nice young lady, and she's really blended with us like she's been here forever. So thank you, Kylie Ryan. And last but certainly not least, we have Renee Crane walking with her dad, Charles. We want to tell you very much, it's very hard to be twins. We've had 3 sets of them here at Redline. We try to figure out how to adapt and how to do it, but we can tell you that these 2 young ladies love each other, but they are certainly different in some ways, but they certainly understand one thing. They are in each other's corner, and they have always been. Renee Crane has been the hardest working kid that I have been a part of over my career here. She's actually battled adversity, she's battled certain things, and she has never turned away. She has always trusted God, she's always trusted her abilities, and most importantly, she's always trusted her work ethic. And I thank Renee Crane for everything she's ever given me. And I just want to tell her and her family and all the families here that we are blessed. Coach Dave, myself, and Coach Chris, we enjoy every day that we get spent on the field with them. And all of the young ladies over there, and we hope you guys can continue and be a great example of what Redline Christian Academy has always been about, and to show your families everything that they've taught you. And thank you. I have a couple other things we're going to do here. So each player has a designated player. Each senior has a designated player that wrote a little something about them, and we'll see if we can get some cheers rolling, maybe, I don't know, but, it's not like thank Henry Litsky and his family, Jen Litsky, for everything you see here. All these accommodations and everything certainly have put blood, sweat, and tears into this, and we thank you for that. I want to thank 302 Sports for being out here today. It would just certainly be by luck that they decided to come out and we were doing this. And we certainly appreciate them and what they do for Delaware sports. I would also like to tell you that there's a few things that I tell every senior. I've been doing it for the past couple of years. Whatever it might mean to you girls, whatever it might mean whether you're a senior, there's three things I'd like to leave you with that I try to say that they're good values in life to live by. The first thing I would tell you is that put God first in everything you do. The next thing I would always inspire you to do is to be very true to yourself. And I tell all of you that. Be very true to yourself. And the last thing I would tell you is that don't ever go looking for a fight. But don't ever run from one either. So, those three things, and we should be just fine. And always look down, look to pull someone else up. You know what I mean? It's what you can pay forward and help someone else do that inspires and makes us all. And I just want to thank everybody here today for attending this, and I want to thank the seniors and the families. And hopefully we can have a great game. And thank you for your patience battling. All right, have a great night. Thank you.
Welcome to senior night here at Red Lion Christian Academy for high school softball on a Wednesday night. They just announced the 3 seniors here with their families, had them out on the field, a little ceremony. And the 3 seniors for Red Lion are the Crane twins, Renee and Rachel. And the other senior was Ryan, Kylie Ryan. But a nice touch by Red Lion to bring out the Padua seniors, their opposing team tonight, and acknowledge the 5 seniors on Padua as well. And that would be Sarah Moore, Abigail Delcalo, Haley Brooks, Stassi Watson, and Maura Mullen. So nice touch here. Again, ceremony for the seniors on senior night. And we just wanted to let you know about that because we're going to step aside, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so and get the start of the ball game.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health-screened craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, From our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Welcome to our live stream of tonight's high school softball game between the 5-5 Padua Pandas and the 7-2 Red Lion Christian Academy Lions. I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Mike Lang with Nick Halliday on cameras. We thank you for joining us here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. We are ready to go. Padua, their leadoff batter is Watson, the first baseman, followed by Delcalo at second, and Moore, the center fielder. The first 3 to face Angelina Edwards on the mound tonight for the Red Lion Christian Academy Lions. Renee Crane behind the plate, one of 3 seniors honored tonight on senior night. And we are ready to go, Mike.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, Padua comes in 5-5, but they are the only team to beat St. Mark's this year.
Yeah, well, I missed that one, but they are St. Mark's having a pretty darn good year there with the sophomore Riley Thomas pitching.
First pitch to Watson was a ball. As we are just underway here. Boy, did it get warm today in Delaware, huh? Almost 90 degrees.
Nobody's going to complain about that, are they?
No. Nice breeze all day. Cut the grass. Fouled away. 1-1 count on Watson.
Wait a minute, I was stuck at work all day. That's not right. I was able to cut out around 2:15. Hey, your ride's here, Glenn.
Actually, that's Chopper 7, not 6. That's Chopper 7, giving us the aerial shots for tonight's game.
That would be kind of sweet.
Yeah. Swing, pop up infield, pitcher's calling for it, and Edwards gets the put out.
Yeah, Edwards read that nicely off the bat. Glenn only went about 20 feet off the bat of Watson, and an easy first out. Normally your pitcher, not so much in the high school level, but will not take that. But that was right at her, and
yeah,
why not?
All right, up next, Abby Delcalo, the second baseman for the Pandas. On deck is Moore, Sarah Moore, the center fielder. First pitch in there for a strike.
I think he did call it. It was the late arm came up. Wow, you must have a telekinetic connection with the umpire here.
We have a great vantage point from this little perch out in center field, and if that wasn't a strike, I don't know what wasn't.
It was right down the middle.
Yeah, that pitch was high and away. 1-1 count to Delcalo. Yeah, it's really field in great shape.
Yeah, Glenn said he came and cut the grass today. Oh, not here? Not here, no.
I did. On the
great.
zero-turn Husqvarna.
There you go.
That missed inside the last pitch, so 2-1. Fouled back. Evens the count at 2-2. Now, great night here. It's not hot. It's very comfortable, a little breeze. And, again, we're perched high above the center field fence.
Thank you, Richie, for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to Richie. Coach Richie Edwards.
does a little of everything. Yeah, busy night here at the Red Lion Athletic Complex. We got football workouts going on to our left. There's baseball over there. It looks like a game actually over there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a Little League or something. There's kids behind us here and a soccer
Swing and
game.
a miss. Edwards with a K on Delcalo. That brings up the center fielder, Sarah Moore, leads the team with 14 hits on the season. She also has 6 stolen bases to lead the team. And she comes in with a .500 batting average.
Well, we've seen some, we've done a little bit of softball this year. We've seen some great pitching performances, and we're threatening to have another one here tonight. The Padua pitcher, Lauren, is that Skirman?
Skirman is how you say it, yeah.
Yeah, she had 16 strikeouts against Polytech the other day.
Yeah, that's a season high, personal best. Just a little bit high.
I've seen Padua twice this year. I think Coach Luce may not want me in the house anymore because they're 0-2 in the games I've been to.
Uh-oh.
I was at the Polytech game, and I went down to Middletown, watched them down there beginning of the season.
That was a one-run game.
Gretchen would have told me not to bother showing up. I'm looking at her now. She hasn't noticed that I'm here yet.
Bunt attempt. Dins it nicely. Catcher up. Throws to first, and it's an errant throw down the right field line. Moore's going to try to take second. She's going to be dead out. Nice job by the right fielder, Kylie Sayani, to back up the errant throw and get that runner out at second.
So what's that going to be scored? E1, right, to get the runner to reach, and we're going to go 1, 3, 6 on the putout, just like they drew it up.
196 maybe.
Yeah, you know, was that the
that was the right fielder? Yeah, she hustled out there.
Did not want to give the assist.
Mendick.
Yeah, Reagan Mendick, and she's a friend of 302. We know Morgan's probably watching, and Morgan's going to text me any second now to tell me I got it wrong. She's not afraid to do that.
So 3 up, 3 down for Padua. We'll go to the bottom of the first, and the first 3 batters for Red Lion will be Peyton Pusey, the center fielder, Kylie Ryan, the left fielder, and the third baseman, Maddie McGinnis. 1, 2, 3. Ryan leads the team offensively. Yeah, I had to coach. I joked around with Coach Gretchen Luce before the game, and I said, Coach, thanks a lot for sending me all the information today, especially phonetically spelling the player's name so I get the pronunciation right. I said, but you didn't tell me how to say your name. I said, it's got to be Luce because you don't want to be a coach and have a last name of Luce.
Yeah, Gretchen, a veteran coach. She's coached multiple sports at different schools and has been the Padua softball coach. I believe this is her second year, if I'm not mistaken, with the Pandas. Right around 500, but they got themselves a real good pitcher here. And we've talked about it before in softball. It all starts with the pitching, absolutely. And softball, Glenn, if you notice the scoreboard's all messed up, just poke me in the ribs. I'll get it right. But right now it's all it's all set. And we're about ready to lead off. This is going to be Peyton Pusey, the center fielder, who was out here right in front of us a minute ago.
Yep. Takes the first pitch right down the middle for a strike from Lauren Skirman, who has a 3.09 ERA. She allows less than 5 hits a game. She averages 8 strikeouts a game. And you mentioned her personal best, 16 strikeouts against Polytech just a few days ago. That one high for a ball, evens the count of 1-1 on Pusey. As we got started just a little bit before 7 o'clock, it's just 7 right now.
Yeah, they fooled us. They didn't fool us. We were here ready to go. Nick was here way early tonight.
Yeah, he was here at lunch. There's a fair ball right down the line. Pusey is going to try for 3. On our way, here's the throw cut off and a stand-up triple for Peyton Pusey. That was ripped right down the line. That brings up Ryan. Kylie Ryan.
Great hit. I think she kicked up some chalk down there, Glenn, and no chance for the Pandas' third baseman, who's Victoria Corbo. It was over her head and just down that line. And is that Umbriak in left field?
Yes, Layla Umbriak, and she got to that just as quick as she could, but the speed of Pusey gets around to third.
She was zipping.
A little high and tight for a ball to Kylie Ryan.
Layla wearing the traditional baseball number 77.
Yeah, right.
And your right fielder's got number 81. Red Lion also with a few of the
I know.
Wayne Gretzky jerseys.
Yeah.
Liskey. Morgan Liskey wearing number 7. We have two 77s in the game tonight.
Yes, we do.
Hard to believe, Harry. And an 88.
And an 88 and an 81, yeah.
88 is Mady McGinnis. 88 was Eric Lindros.
Bunt goes foul, so a 1-2 count on Ryan.
80 was Rice, so 81 was
John Taylor from Del State.
That's right. Delaware State played for the 49ers.
Caught the winning touchdown, I think, in one of their
in the Super Bowl,
wins.
right. I think that was the one against
4.
Cincinnati.
They had 4 of them. It was hard to keep track. That was, it was a long time ago. I'd like to say it was before my time, Glenn, but it wasn't.
Pitched outside for a ball. 2-2 count to Ryan.
And you know, it's nice to be out here and to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Like not freezing.
Yeah, I noticed you're wearing shorts tonight, but the weather warrants you wearing shorts tonight.
Yeah, well, I wear shorts year round. So.
Yeah, I know that. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout for Skirman. Another left-handed catcher in the ball game. That's Maura Mullen. The second one we've seen this year. It brings up McGinnis. Maddie McGinnis.
Maddie, okay.
The 3-hole hitter. With Pusey over at third base with that leadoff triple and 1 out.
A lot of energy coming out of that Red Lion dugout. Thank the AD down here, Ken Anderson, for hooking us up as usual.
Yeah, I love this little perch we've got, this platform out here in center field.
If you're a softball coach, come down and take notice. We'll be there.
Fouled off, 1-1 count to McGinnis. Yeah, as a matter of fact, DIAA put out, I believe it was an email or a text today, they've decided on all the sites for all the spring championships except for softball. They're still holding out as to whether they're going to have it here at Red Lion Christian Academy or over at Caravel Academy.
Only about a 1.5 mile difference between the two schools. That's fouled out of play for strike 2. But this is a fantastic facility here.
For us here, streaming, it's great.
A little more parking here at Red Lion than at Caravel. Caravel's got that lot across the street.
Right.
They can open up.
And back behind the building.
Yeah, for Nick, for us, it would be perfect here.
Yeah, from our broadcasting vantage
that's what it's all about, really, is what's best for 302. That's pulled out of play.
Yep, out in front of that one, so account holds at 1-2.
Thanks, Mike. We're all in trouble for that. We go to both schools anyway.
We've streamed from Caravel plenty of times.
Yep, usually out in left field.
They
treat
you
and
us
I
well.
were out there this year. There's a shot to center field on a line. That's in for a hit. Run scores, headed to second base is McGinnis with a stand-up double.
And she got around on that and just ripped it into left center. Another extra base hit, RBI. And a 1-0 lead for the Lions.
And that brings up the right fielder, Reagan Mendick. Reagan is a junior. There's only 3 seniors on this Red Lion softball team that were honored before the game. 1 8th grader. And that's Raven Lesky. And I guess that's her older sister. It must be Morgan at first base. So Morgan is a sophomore. Raven an 8th grader. Swing and a miss.
Did I miss a ball? Was it 1-on-1? That's on 1, okay.
I might have missed one.
I can't see the scoreboard, but we'll get it. That's the first pitch, okay.
It's down at second base, McGinnis with that double.
There's the ball.
Yeah, that ball outside, 1-1 count.
You know, like a lot of schools we go to, Glenn, a lot of multi-sport athletes here at Red Lion, and Reagan, an outstanding volleyball player. And I believe did she play basketball in the winter? Right.
Swing at a low pitch. They'll get her out at first, but moving up, alert base running by McGinnis to take third base.
Sorry, we did miss a pitch.
So we did miss a pitch. Mendick, the second strikeout victim for Lawrence Skirman this inning. So 2 outs, a runner over at third for Morgan Liskey, the first baseman. Already 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Favorite red line.
Big sticks already for the Lions. A couple of real big extra base hits. No cheapies.
No. One pepper down the line, and the other one we might have to defer to our cameraman. I couldn't see if that hit the fence on the fly. One hop.
Yeah, you could tell it was a line drive. You could tell it wasn't. Yeah, the tree line blocked us.
Yeah, rocket shot. There's a swing and a miss from Liskey. 1-1 count.
But Moore had no chance here in center.
Neither one of them did
it. Neither one was going to get to it.
It got out there in a hurry. Off-speed pitch, just missed outside for a ball. 2-1 count. Skirman trying to get out of the inning here with just a 1 run. First time I've seen Red Lion this year. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2 count. Ball a little bit up and out of the zone. So that rise ball looks like it's coming belt high. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low and outside, runs the count full. Renee Crane on deck, the catcher.
Glenn Zuber's here.
My ride's here?
Your ride's here.
It's Chopper 7.
Chopper 7.
There's my ride. Delta 64.
I'm waiting for Tim Furlong's drone to come down and pick us up.
And alertly took that high pitch. Good patience by Liskey to get the walk. And that puts runners on the corners for the catcher, Renee Crane, who has committed to Del Tech Community College.
Good for her.
Yeah. Hopefully she'll be playing some ball there.
Their coach just had their 100th win. Guy, I can't remember his last name. But.
The athletic director over there, of course, is Mike Ryan, formerly at Delaware Military Academy, and Mike's doing a great job down at Del Tech, trying to expand their athletic offerings. And a lot of, obviously you would expect a lot of, the pickoff attempt at third, it was a little high, and a nice grab there by the third baseman, Corbo. Anyway, Mike is, trying to expand, and there's a real commitment to Delaware athletes. But you would expect that with a community college.
Yeah.
A lot of people staying local. A lot of the kids able to go to school for free under the SEED program. It's a great opportunity for them.
Pitch misses outside, so a ball and a strike to Renee Crane. Yeah, I know the Del Tech community, the campus down at Georgetown, they have a very good baseball program down there. I've had one for years.
That's where I think Mike told me that's where their baseball program is kind of headquartered.
That one's high and tight for a ball. 2-1 count to Renee Crane.
Softball's up here, and I think basketball's in Stanton with the gym. They have a nice gym there, and lacrosse is downstate.
Yeah.
Dick Rago.
Coach Rago, former St. Elizabeth legend. Dickie Rago, I saw Dick get
a miss on an outside pitch. And pitcher Lawrence Skirman strikes out the side, but a triple and a double. And Red Lion takes a 1-0 lead at the end of one. We'll be back after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home.
Here we go in the top of the second inning for Padua. It will be the pitcher Skirman, and then the shortstop Brooks and the designated player Schrader. 1, 2, 3 batters this inning to face Angelina Edwards. with Red Lion up 1-0.
Peyton having some fun. She's always having fun.
We mentioned Padua was the only team to have a win against St. Mark's this year. And they also beat Newark Charter. The 5 losses came against pretty good competition, though, Mike. They lost to Apo, Caravel, Laurel, and Middletown. So that's 4 of the 5 losses. And the other one you mentioned, Delmarva Christian.
Yeah, and they were
none of the seniors could make it that night.
Seniors were not there that night. Peyton always having a good time out here in Centerfield.
First pitch a little tight and low for a ball.
Red Lion lost to Newark Charter, I believe.
Yes, Newark Charter.
And I wrote it down so I would have this information.
Sussex Tech was the other loss.
Sussex Tech.
Yeah, no slouches there either.
Now,
fouls that one off.
Newark Charter, a common opponent between the two.
Right, with Padua beating Newark Charter and Red Lion losing to them.
Kind of a light day in Delaware high school sports today, but if we have any finals, we have a couple of girls soccer finals we'll pass along as we go on here from Red Lion.
That one's low and skips up to the catcher, so a 2-1 count on Skirman. Skirman has a home run this season. She's 12 out of 28 coming into this game.
That's a pretty good average.
That one's high. 3-1 count to Skirman. Got a little sun shining down on these players.
Not on us.
No, we're blocked out by
a big tree right next to us.
By the Leland cypress. I only know because I have some in my yard.
Oh,
good stretch by the first baseman, Maddie McGinnis, to get the put out.
Did a good job judging that one. Made the little leap. Comes down, her team wants to make sure she's all right, and she's just fine. And she's probably feeling pretty good after that catch.
That brings up the shortstop, Haley Brooks.
Brooks, a veteran with these Pandas. She's been playing, I believe, since her freshman year.
She's also a senior. It's her final season playing for Padua. And Anderson skips that one up there for a ball. Schrader's on deck, the designated player. And then Umbriak, the left fielder. So, Mike, softball, I think everything's pretty much wide open this year.
Yeah, it's
that one
you know,
low.
you can see, obviously you can see some of the teams that are right at the top. You would see DMA, obviously, and I think Caravel's still a team to reckon with, and Smyrna. And Smyrna had some tough luck there for a bit.
That's ball 3. Sussex Central.
Yeah,
and Tech. Tech's pretty decent, too.
Normally some of the downstate teams, they always have good programs.
Laurel?
Yeah, I got to start looking in on the Bulldogs. It looks like
that's a called strike.
Okay, I thought that was ball 4, but it was.
Yeah, I know, but she was still standing there.
He took his time. You think he told her, don't move, I'm about to call it a strike. I got to crank up my right arm. There you go.
There's a hit right up the middle and a base knock. First hit of the game for Padua.
Got around. First real solid contact for the Pandas in this game.
And you're going to get a hit. That's a place for it, right through the box.
Yeah, let's make sure we add it to the scoreboard here.
This should bring up the designated player, Schrader.
No, that's all right. Give me something to do. So the Pandas in business with one out here in the second, and Haley Brooks on first.
Yeah, they got the leadoff runner, or excuse me, their second runner on. Here's a bunt attempt, popped up behind the catcher's head.
Came down just a little quick for the catcher.
It's Renee Crane.
Renee Crane. I knew it was one of the Cranes. We saw the third baseman up and waiting for that bunt. There was no surprise there, and that is Maddie McGinnis.
All right, Schrader in the
she's
hole.
Up again here, Glenn. She's in front of the bag, and she's waiting for the bunt.
Right. Now let's see what Schrader does. She's going to offer bunt again. Low pitch. I think she offered.
It.
Yeah, she foul-tipped it, so 0-2 count on Schrader.
So Brooks is going to have to go back to first. We thought maybe she had missed that, but the umpire called it a foul ball correctly.
Tough to tell from here. So with already one out, Schrader will put the bunt in the back pocket. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2. Second strikeout of the ball game for Edwards. And that brings up Umbriak, the left fielder. And I want to thank both coaches. Not only did they send me the starting lineup and some stats today, but they phonetically spelled. They gave me a pronunciation guide. Nobody does that.
No.
Both of them did. I didn't even ask for it.
Well, I know we've butchered our share of names over the years.
And we've asked some tough ones here.
We've asked the coaches, how do you pronounce that? And sometimes the coaches don't even know.
Exactly. Especially football coaches.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to throw anybody in particular under the bus. In general, they'll look to their assistants and just,
I don't know.
We call him Bud. Hey, you.
They just use, it's all numbers. Yeah, hey, 56. So Umbriak fouls that one off for strike one. Looking down at the sleeve to see what the call is. Glenn, I think they're going with 4-2-7.
Yeah. Hey, you got to love it.
No one count.
As she got that swinging on a tight pitch.
So Padua got the one out hit, and just right now unable to have move Brooks up, and the runs I think would be hard to come by tonight.
Edwards doing a good job.
Edwards.
Foul ball.
It hit the bag. It's a fair ball.
Well, the home plate umpire called it foul.
It didn't pass the bag.
Yeah, I know.
I think Coach Luce wants to know. Unless it was touched in foul territory.
That might have happened. I know the base coach is over here between first and second because of the runner. So he wouldn't have had a very good look at it, but it was misdirected. You could see the direction change when it hit the bag.
It must have been touched in foul territory because that would have been a fair ball and stolen base
Swing
attempts.
and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the top of the second. So no runs, 1 hit for Padua, and 1 runner left on. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Score holds. Red Lion 1, Padua nothing.
Yeah, and Glenn, what have you noticed about the players tonight? You can see their faces without getting political.
That's right. How about that?
We're not gonna get political here. It's just good to see. You can see the smiles, and honestly, it was a little warm today. I was over at Wilmington Charter, and these are kids who were in shape, and they were sucking wind over there. Can you imagine? On the first really warm day, well, we had a couple nice days a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But on a day where it was almost 80 degrees out, or about 80 outside, these kids are running around.
Well, they can thank Governor Carney for not wearing masks tonight because he overrode the DIAA's decision to keep the masks in place for game players only in every sport except for boys lacrosse in the spring. Now, if they go off the field in the dugout, they have to put the mask back on. But when they're out in the field, they don't have to wear the mask.
Yeah, I think that modification could have been made 3 weeks ago, but that's about as much as I want to say.
All right, leading off here for Red Lion.
They're not wearing them now, and that's the important thing.
Yep, in the bottom of the second is Rachel Crane. Now, look, spectators, officials, staff, coaches, they still have to wear masks. They are not exempt.
But, yeah, here we go with the bottom of the second. But it's just good to see the kids are happy able to see each other, and as somebody who covers a lot of high school sports, it's good to.
As a photographer, it's nice.
Yeah, for us taking pictures, it works out. But it's just good to see the kids being able to smile and laugh, and sometimes once in a while not laugh. They might be mumbling stuff. Now they have to be careful because now the officials can read lips.
Can't stick out the tongue anymore. 0-2 count to Rachel Crane. 2 called strikes from Skirman. And she goes farther outside, and Rachel doesn't go after it. A ball and 2 strikes.
So I remember talking to a couple of football and soccer officials in the fall, and they were like, yeah, I know what they're saying under the mask.
Yeah.
I'm no dummy. I said, no, I know that. Popped up.
Got under that one. Straightaway center. And a put out for Sarah Moore.
Can of corn, as they like to say.
Well, she really golfed that one.
Yeah,
I think was that a 9-iron there?
Could have been a wedge.
That brings up the second baseman, Kylie Sayani. This is another one I would have butchered tonight without the pronunciation guide given to us. I would have said Sayani or Sayani, but it's Sayani. Subtle difference. Wait for the arm. Nope. Ball one.
He was scratching his head. That is a ball. He's giving me time to find the graphic here on the scoreboard.
There you go. Likes the outside part of the plate, though.
There's one.
There's one right down Broadway.
Wait, I didn't see. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
I got to tell you, the left-handed catcher makes that outside corner look very good the way it's set up.
Yeah, you don't see that. You know, my dad was a catcher in high school, and he's a lefty. And he said he did that because it was easier to make the team that way, that nobody wanted to catch. Hey, he was no dummy, my dad.
Hey, however you get in, you get it.
Skirman took a little bit off of that one, fouled away. So a ball and 2 strikes on Sayani with
for a while,
Edwards on deck.
He had to catch using his regular glove because the school could not find a left-handed catcher's mitt up in North Jersey back in the 50s.
Yeah.
Probably didn't make them.
I don't know. That looked good.
Oh, got her looking on an outside pitch. And another strikeout for Skirman. That's strikeout number 4 for her. And that brings up Edwards, the pitcher. We had 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
That would have been Piscataway Township High School in North Jersey.
Well, he said we saw another left-handed catcher earlier this season. I'm thinking it might have been the DMA catcher. Wasn't it that Saturday game we had up there at Midway?
Now, that might come in a little tricky.
Okay, that wasn't there. I know we saw another one.
The majority of batters are right-handed, so on a steal, or you're throwing more times through the batter. That was a strike, by the way.
Yeah,
1-1.
Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch.
Lights not taking effect just yet, but they will be soon. They are on. They're warmed up and ready to go.
Way outside for a ball. 1-1 count to Edwards. We're in the bottom of the 2nd. Red Lion leads 1-0 here on senior night. They come in with a 7-2 record. Only losses to Sussex Tech and Newark Charter. Another off-speed pitch. That looks pretty good. And it's called a strike. Ball and 2 strikes on Edwards with Pusey, the leadoff batter, on deck.
Was it just 1 and 2?
1 and 2.
All right, let me fix that.
Think so. I don't think
fine.
I missed one.
I'm sure I did. 2-2. 3-2.
Cameraman says 3-2.
We'll go with 3 and 2.
Yep. Umpire just showed us. On that softball, they put all the fingers up. We used to use a fist. The fist for a full count.
So when I umpired,
called strike.
When I umpired softball many moons ago, that's going to do it for the 2nd inning, Glenn. We're going to take a break. How about that? And when we come back, we'll have 3rd inning action. You're watching Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302.
Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy.
And we're ready to go with the 3rd inning here from Red Lion Christian Academy. Wednesday night softball here. Great venue and a great vantage point for us as we are perched high above the center field fence. Glenn Fraser alongside Mike Lang and Nick Halliday running the camera for us tonight.
Wow, a little dancing there at the mound. What was that all? I'm used to that in basketball with the introductions, but there's some.
These girls are loose.
There was a little jig. They're having a good time out here. The Lions. They got a good team.
And I saw a lot of camaraderie between both of these 2 teams in warm-ups. And then, of course, it was a nice touch as the first pitch is outside. They're going to check and see if she committed.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I didn't think so either. That's a ball 1 to Mazzola, who leads off the 3rd. But no, it's senior night here, so the 3 seniors for Red Lion were honored, but they also here at Red Lion honored the 5 seniors on Padua's team. I thought that was a great touch.
That was very nice of them.
Swing and a miss, a ball and a strike to Mazzola. Sophia Mazzola, the right fielder.
Edwards throwing strikes. Everybody likes to see strikes. Keeps the ball in play. Keeps your fielders on their toes.
Rise ball, got her swinging for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to Mazzola. Edwards looking for a 3rd straight strikeout here. Mullen on deck.
Yep.
Fouled it, and the catcher makes the stab. Renee Crane gets the put out.
Good reaction. It really wasn't up in the air much at all.
No, and out in front of her.
She looked like she got it mostly in her bare hand and flipped it back to Edwards before she dropped it.
Brings up the catcher for Padua, Mara Mullen. Just a little bit high.
That'll happen every once in a while.
The famous announcer from the, Cleveland
Major
Indians?
League, yeah.
Yeah, Major League.
Bob Uecker, right?
Bob Uecker, the old Uecker.
Uecker's character.
Yeah, just a little bit high.
I think Uecker's still
Great
working
movie.
for the Brewers. He's like almost 90 years old.
Right.
Former Philadelphia Philly. With
Another high pitch.
I think a career average around the Mendoza line.
Yeah, right.
All right, we hear some noise coming from the Padua dugout. They're trying to get Mullen into this. He's got a 2-0 count.
3-0.
3-0,
And that's
and
ball
she
4.
walked.
All 4
There's
pitches
our
up
first
in the
walk
zone.
of the night, I think, at least for Red Lion. It's going to put a run over first. And Glenn, now, do you think you would bunt Anastasia Watson? You know, I don't know if she's bunting's much her thing.
Don't know. Leadoff batter should have that as part of her arsenal.
Got to manufacture a run, right? Top of 3rd.
Hey, she's pretty tall.
She is tall. I bet you Coach DiNardo probably was asking her why she wasn't out playing basketball. We get Rainbow for the volleyball team. I don't know. She didn't show bunt.
No, and it's a ball. Stassi Watson. Anastasia, they call her Stassi. First baseman. So, with that height, makes a pretty good target over there at first.
Yeah.
There's a humpback liner on one hop. It's short. Over to second for an out. They will not get Stassi. So they get the lead runner. Second out of the inning here in the 3rd. Fielder's choice for Watson. And Mullen goes out 6-4.
Good job there by the infield for Red Lion. You always want to get that lead runner. It was, like you mentioned, it was not hit very hard. It was, and sometimes it has that kind of spin. It might spin away from you, but a great job there of faking a steal by Rachel Crane, a shortstop, to make that play. And a strike called.
Yeah, a strike called. And the Padua dugout laughing a little bit. I don't know whether Delcalo walked across home plate and around back of behind the umpire or not.
And she takes a cut at that one, fouls it off, and it's 0-2.
Yep, she's in the hole 0-2.
I'll have to get on my brother's case. He's not out here. He lives a mile and a half from here. It's a nice night to be outside.
Perfect. Perfect weather. Nice little breeze blowing right out here to center. And down the first baseline, but foul.
Not by much. With Watson on the run, she would have been to third base easily, but it was about 6 inches foul over the head of first baseman Liskey.
Yep, Morgan Liskey resides over there. Already made one nice play in the game. Actually, leadoff, was it last inning? Yeah, last inning. That one's low for a ball.
Red Lion in the Diamond State Conference. I believe this is their last year in the Diamond State. They will be a non-conference team next year, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Fouled back. The Diamond State has been ruled a little bit here the past few years by DMA.
DMA and depends on which sport, but DMA's had it in a lot of sports. In softball, definitely DMA. Wilmington Charter usually has a pretty good team.
Yes. And, of course, softball and baseball this year for DMA and St. Mark's. And that one's fouled out of play, first base side.
Into the end zone. It's out by the 20. It's at the 22.
A little football play-by-play. They're playing high school football down in Maryland.
Yes, we were talking about that before the game. Just a little weird.
Yeah.
But we said we came within a whisker of having that here in Delaware this year.
You're right.
Actually, I think it would have been the middle season, right? It would have been the...
Yeah, would have been in the winter.
Yeah.
Late winter. There's a shot, left center field, deep.
I think it's...
Off the fence. Of course, with 2 outs, Watson was running. She's going to score to tie the game on a stand-up double by Delcalo, and she got all of that one.
Just missed it going out by about 2 feet. We kind of lost it in the trees.
It hit the fence.
I thought it may have had enough to go, but just missed.
Wow. Second hit of the game for Padua. First extra base hit. And that brings up center fielder Sarah Moore. Moore reached on an error last time up, and then she was thrown out from the right fielder to shortstop.
Good poke by Delcalo. She really got a hold of that one. Ball carried pretty well, and I thought it was going to carry right on out of here. And Pusey just, that was all the way at the fence. She wasn't going to get to it.
That's going to be a pass ball, so moving up to third is Delcalo. So she is sitting down there, hoping to get to home plate and take the lead for Padua. 1-0 count to Moore. Yeah, the way that Pusey was running, I was thinking she's going to slam into the fence. But I'm blocked out by a lot of branches here.
That's an attempt on that bunt. It's going to be 1-1. Trying a little slap bunt there maybe, but the third baseman is up, and that's going to make it more difficult. McGinnis at third base looking for that with the lefty.
Swing at a high pitch.
This time she takes the full cut, but she's in the 1-2 hole.
Yep. Runner over third is Delcalo, who doubled off the fence in left center field to bring in Padua's first run of the ball game.
Oof.
Did she get the outside corner?
Oh,
no, missed.
That just missed.
2-2 count to Moore.
Edwards wanted that. She was running off.
Edwards already with 3 strikeouts in the game. Here's the offer.
Outside.
And 2 outside. And that'll load the count up at 3-2. Skirman on deck. Decent crowd out here tonight, too, in the bleachers.
Glad I brought my hoodie with me. I don't like being cold at all. I'm like an old guy.
But yet you wear shorts all the time. I got to figure that.
Well, my legs don't get cold. It's always my...
Oh, no circulation down there, huh, Mike?
It's the torso, exactly. And I have a lot of torso, and it gets a little chilly.
Runners on the corners with that walk. Second walk issued by Anderson.
And get off my lawn.
Or Edwards. Get off your what?
Get off my lawn. I would love to have this as my lawn. Look at this. This is beautiful. Yes. I'd be putting a pitching putt out there. I'd be tearing it up, though.
Wouldn't want to do that.
No, but my golf game would get a lot better.
There's a shot right out of center field. Pusey coming in and makes the catch on the dead run to get Red Lion out of this jam here in the top of the third. So Pandas get a run and on a walk, on 2 walks and a hit.
Great
and
read
they tied up.
Great read by Peyton Pusey. That ball was not sticking up in the air too long, and she was on her horse, read it perfectly off the bat, and really caught it with no problem. It was about shoulder high when she got to it. She made it look easy, and we'll have to give her a clap, the golf clap when she comes back out for the next inning. Glenn, guess where we're going this week? We're going your area. We're going downstate Friday night. We're going to be at Caesar Rodney.
Oh, so that's Central Delaware.
North Road.
Hey, yeah, Old North Road.
Old North Road.
Yep.
Benny Mitchell's favorite road in all of Delaware. It's going to be Archmere and Caesar Rodney and boys lacrosse, and that should be fantastic. And then Saturday, more More lacrosse.
Okay.
Nationally ranked Malvern Prep is going to come to Wilmington. It's not that far of a drive from Malvern to Wilmington. They're going to play Salesianum at Abyssinia Stadium. Was at noon, now at 1 o'clock at Abyssinia. That's what I was told.
Good, I get an hour's sleep.
We can sleep in a little bit more. And that should be a really good lacrosse game. And Malvern, by the way, beat Culver Academies from Indiana when they came east. And that was like 2 days after Culver beat Salesiana by 1 goal. And Sally's was up that entire game.
Wow.
Played right with them the entire time. And then Nick said they were leading the entire night.
So we got lacrosse coming up for you Friday and Saturday here on 302 Sports. They're going to drive right up the middle on the second hit of the game for Pusey. She's going to go for 2. She might go for another triple. She's going to reach.
And she slid for effect. That girl can move.
How about back-to-back triples by Peyton Pusey?
We love triples.
That brings up Kylie Ryan, who struck out her first time up.
Third hit of the night, I believe, for Red Lion. With double and a triple. Yep. You're in a good spot here with third base and nobody out. You can do a lot of things here to score a run. You see the corners are, well, the third baseman is basically shaking hands with the batter. They're looking for the possible bunt. And Watson coming in from first. Yeah, showed a little bunt, but took the pitch high.
Yep, Ryan takes the ball. McGinnis is on deck. She doubled in Pusey in the first inning.
Yeah, the game is Malvern, which I think Jason mentioned last night, moved to 1 p.m. So Nick can sleep in a little bit.
I'm trying to think, but I believe they play the lacrosse at Caesar Rodney at the football stadium. That one's fouled back.
So we have seen CR. We actually streamed CR against Sally's, and
rough night for Caesar Rodney.
Everybody's having a rough night when they play Sally's, except for Cape. And Archer also played Salesianum. Did not see that one.
There's the punt foul.
I've seen Archer. That's a really quick, physical team, and I'm expecting a fantastic boys lacrosse game on Friday night and Saturday. I think both of them are going to be really good games. So the count is
1-2.
1-2.
Ball and 2 strikes to Ryan. Pusey at third with a leadoff triple, just like she did the first inning.
He's still in close. I wouldn't expect the bunt here.
Right up the middle. Got past the pitcher. Run will score.
Safe.
What's the call at first?
Who made the call? Neither one has made the call yet.
I think they said safe and she's on first. So an infield single for Ryan. That was clean. And an RBI. And just after Padua had tied the game up in the top half of the third, Red Lion comes right back to take the lead.
Good hustle there by Ryan to beat that out. Not hit very hard, and she's hustling the entire way.
Yeah, just hard enough to get past pitcher Skirman and force the second baseman to make the play, and that allowed Pusey to score easy. There's a swing at a high pitch for a strike. Like I say, McGinnis doubled, one hop the left center field fence back in the first inning. So we got some good lacrosse coming up for you. Good matchup, sounds like it, Friday and Saturday on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
That's just the rest of this week. We're pretty booked up. We're having a busy spring.
High pitch, some runner moves up. Ryan over to second base.
Yeah, just unable to hold on to that pitch. And the pass ball is going to put the runner in scoring position.
Yep.
And, McGinnis doubled last time, doubled this time, scores a run.
Yeah, Ryan has wheels.
Red Line seems to have a lot of speed.
Yeah. Inside pitch.
We're sitting there waiting for the umpire.
Yeah. He does the hesitation move, that's for sure. Ball 2, 2-1 count to McGinnis. Mendick on deck. And we try to give you a little bit of everything here on Delaware Live and 302 Sports. Baseball, softball, lacrosse. That one hit the batter.
And Jason and I are looking at soccer schedules because we've had a couple. Nick, we've had a couple scheduled and they've been postponed for whatever reason. We had them ready, or one game time was changed, another game was postponed because of a COVID thing, and we're not forgetting about you, soccer. We're really not.
You're right, though, Mike.
We had a couple on the schedule. Some really good girls soccer teams in the state. That's a strike.
Called strike to Mendick, who struck out her first time up. Nobody out here. Bottom of the third. Runners at first and second for Red Lion. Lions have the lead 2-1 over the Pandas.
And that's how you can tell it was a ball, because he does say it, and we can hear him before the arm goes up. So.
Mendick, the right fielder.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's a called strike.
Notice the schedule's getting a little busier, trying to make up some rainouts from earlier in the year. And the season ends
not much.
May 15th, or that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss. 6th strikeout of the game for Lawrence Skirman, and the first out this inning. Brings up Morgan Liskey, the first baseman.
I mean, now some teams have, they're getting their games in, but others, for whatever reason, they didn't play Easter week, or they just had bad luck with weather, or some teams, not many in the spring, have had to take a COVID pause.
Right.
Fortunately, very few have had to do that in the spring. They're running out of time and open dates to get these games in.
That one's high, got over the catcher's head. The runners will advance to second and third. So 2 in scoring position now for Morgan Liskey. Yeah, I think most of the championships are scheduled for the end of May.
Yes.
And on spring sports.
Right. There's, girls soccer is June 1st. But, yeah, they always have to worry about rain in the spring, obviously, so they're trying to build some kind of cushion in there. I know in the past we've had they've had to push games all 1 back and 2 back, and then they had to.
Yeah.
They just had to.
They killed us in the fall.
Last year or 2 years ago with the lacrosse, we were at Caravelle for the semifinals. They played the first game with a 90-minute delay in Glenn. A 90-minute delay and it was poured. And then the second game's teams were there, and they told them to turn around and go home.
Oh gosh.
And I think one was Caesar Rodney. I think they had to go home.
2-1 count on Morgan Liskey with 1 out here. Runners at second and third for Red Lion. Bottom of the third inning. Inside. And it should be a 3-1 count on Liskey. So Skirman has to be careful here not to load the bases up.
Yeah,
with just the 1 out.
The Crane sisters waiting next 2 batters.
Yeah, so we found out from the DIAA today some of the sites for the state championships. Obviously, Frawley will be for the baseball championship. And that's just, we're fortunate to have a minor league program up in Wilmington to have a facility like that for baseball title.
And they've opened up both sides of the stadium for seating. So there's a lot of construction going on, not just on 95, but at the stadium.
Oh, yeah.
I was there last night to watch St. E's. And
bunt straight up in the air, and nice catch by a fan back there behind the fence.
And Sanford, and there was jackhammering going on in 95 the entire night. It was either that or the St. Elizabeth Bats that were making on there. They were doing a lot of hitting, but yeah, we are lucky to have it. But the problem it's not Frawley's problem. It's just the way it works.
Yeah.
Any kind of rainouts, it's a very tight window because the Blue Rocks will be playing.
Right.
They weren't, there was no minor league baseball last year. But the minor league camps just broke in Florida.
There's a called strike and a strikeout. So a big strikeout for Skirman.
Yeah, that was huge. 2
to
outs.
get the second out of the inning. That brings up Renee Crane, who struck out in the first inning.
In fact, Jason Winch and I were talking, if there is a problem as far as scheduling with the Blue Rocks, where else do you go? UD is not allowing their facilities views. You can't go to Bob Hanna Stadium. But you got Wilson Field, which has not much in the way of parking. Caravelle, there are a couple of high school places with lights.
Called strike.
But let's just.
And if you want a central location, but they don't have lights, I don't think, is Dover High. They have a really nice baseball facility.
Yeah, no lights though.
No lights, but very few high schools where Caravelle, really, right?
Right.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 count to Renee Crane as Skirman trying to get out of a jam here. 1 run in already this inning.
So. But yeah, we're gonna pray for the weather, and we'll get it in on time. It'll be at Frawley Stadium. We'll have a good time.
Outside for a ball, 1-2 to Renee Crane.
Just an exciting time. It's the busiest sports season of the year.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, they do. They get nice crowds for baseball.
Payoff pitch is fouled back.
This is a great job here by Skirman. They had the run score. They went triple single.
Hit by pitch.
And then hit by pitch, and then she settled down. She's gotten 2 strikeouts in a row, and she's ahead in the count here 1-2 on Crane. So if they can get out of this and only give up the 1 run, I think that's a win if you're Coach Luce and the Pandas.
Right. 2-1 game, Red Lion on top here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
I think Padua showed in the last inning that they can hit the ball. This is a team that can hit.
Right.
So I don't think being down a run is anything to worry about for them. And we are in the bottom of the 3rd, so they're going to have 4 more chances after this one. But they want to get this out here.
Pitch fouled back behind the dugout of Red Lion.
It's a nice field over there. This field to the left is
right.
It's got goalposts up there, but they don't play their football games there because they have a stadium on our right.
Mm-hmm.
And but I have watched soccer over there. It's just a great complex down there.
Right down the middle. That's got to be a strike.
Wow. I guess not a strike.
Not? Oh, my goodness.
That must have been inside.
2-2 count. You hear some chirping from over on the Padua side.
Yeah, it was close. I mean, I thought it was a strike, but we're a little bit away from where the umpire is. He's got a little better view.
Now he calls an outside corner. It looked like it might have been off the plate. That's a strikeout. 3 strikeouts in a row to end the inning for Lauren Skirman. A run across, though. We're through 3, and it's 2-1 in favor of Red Lion Christian Academy. Back after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer.
Assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance.
Well, we head to the top of the 4th inning here at Red Lion Christian Academy. The Lions on top by a score of 2-1.
Hey, we got a new cameraman.
Okay. Ooh, that one's high. Ball 1 to Skirman, who leads off. The pitcher.
I think he's had a lot of practice in the last few weeks. I think he'll be just fine.
So that means Nick must be down with the still camera.
He is.
Taking
we'll
some shots.
See him sneaking around somewhere. Let me get back to the scoreboard here. I can.
That's ball 2 to Skirman.
Catch up here. There we go. 2 balls on the scoreboard. Padua with 1 run and 2 hits. Red Lion, 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1
There's
error.
a shot down the left
a
field line, and that's fair by Skirman.
All the way to the fence.
She'll get second. And they'll hold her up there with a leadoff double.
What a rip by Skirman. She crushed that thing. And I mean just inside the line. They got a leadoff hitter, Glenn, and that is the first time tonight they've done that.
Right.
Now you might see the bunt. They like the bunt in softball.
Brooks singled her first time up. She got the first hit of the game for the Pandas.
Boy, she just turned on that one.
That's the second one we've seen peppered right on that line down the third base side.
That's when she had gotten under the ball a little bit. They'd be chasing that into the parking lot. Because that ball hit the fence with some authority.
It did.
I know you're kind of blocked off. I almost got it. But Pops did a great job on the camera on that one. She is showing bunt.
It bunts it up in the air. Will be caught by the first baseman for the out.
Boy, that's tough.
First out of the inning.
You got to get those bunts
down.
Otherwise, they're just easy outs.
It brings up Schrader, the designated player. Struck out back in the second inning.
You know, and Brooks singled the first time up. You wonder maybe, go away, just let her hit. But I'm not the coach.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have the time run at third with one out. Offers at the bunt, so strike one to Schrader. Top of the fourth inning here from Red Lion. And the Lions lead the Pandas 2-1.
Yeah, Nick is like Carmen Sandiego. So where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? You got to look for Nick out there. I know, if
there's
I
a
watch
bunt.
That with my kids all the
That's
time.
a nice one. Dead nicely. Throw to first. Just got her.
Got away.
No, it got away from the first baseman. The run scores. Throw to second. Safe. So we got a tie game at 2-2.
All right, Glenn, you can score this one.
Ugh. Where's the error there? It looked like a good throw.
There's going to have to be an error on the play, right?
There's no RBI.
So it's going to be a sacrifice bunt.
Yes.
An error on the throw that allows her to go to second base.
So that's an E.
And no RBI. I don't know, was it 2 or 5? Who came in and played that?
Who came in? I think it was the third baseman.
And she comes around on the error to score. So no ribby.
No.
I don't think Padua cares.
No.
It is a sack bunt, so know what bat if you're keeping score at home.
Right. So Schrader officially is 0 for 1 in the game, but she's down to second base with a great bunt. And that brings up Umbriak, the left fielder, who struck out back in the second.
And I don't think they care. They got the run.
Yeah.
These kids are pretty unselfish, and they just want to win. Another bunt shown.
There's another bunt.
Oh, look at that. It's going to be a base hit if it stays fair.
It's going to go foul.
It got by the first baseman.
I didn't know how she even got the bat on that. It was way up high in the zone.
Got by the first baseman. That had base hit written all over it.
Yeah.
And Umbriak can run. Somebody's dog is letting him have it out there. I did not bring my pooch. I got 2 pooches in the house next couple weeks.
A good base running last time by Skirman, so you don't know Umbriak or Schrader might have scored. There's another good bunt. That's going to be a hit. Safe at first. The ball was dropped, coming home, and it's a 3-2 lead for the Pandas.
How about that base hit?
That's a base hit, yes.
On the bunt. And like we said, Umbriak had some wheels, and she showed it right there, and that makes it 3-2 Padua. It's some great softball being shown here by the Pandas in this inning.
A little meeting at the mound for Red Lion as they trail for the first time tonight here in the top of the fourth inning. Brings up the right fielder, Sophia Mazzola.
Man, who let the dogs out? Did you like that, huh?
Yeah. I hated that song because they played it to death. A little bit high for a ball to Mazzola, who last time went out unassisted to the catcher. Hit this little pop-up, and right there was Renee Crane for the put-out.
Yeah, so
offers.
She offered it that 1-1.
Didn't pull it back, so a ball and a strike to Mazzola. With Umbriak at first base and 1 out here.
Yeah, I got my runners mixed up. That was Kate Schrader who scored that run. I said Layla Umbriak, but she's on base now. Schrader showed some speed there, and we know Layla can run.
Little outside for a ball, 2-1 count. Well, I thought you were referring to Umbriak's speed going down the base path to first, so I didn't say anything to you.
That's number 81 on first.
Okay, Mazzola.
Mazzola's on first. Okay, I missed the batter somewhere.
There's a bunt at foul.
What do we have? We had a double.
A double.
Up.
A put out to first base. A sacrifice bunt.
And then Another bunt, a bunt single. But that's 81 at first base, Mazzola.
Well, there is a pop-up in the infield. Shortstop calling for it. Rachel Crane gets the put out second
Mullen.
out of the inning.
That was Mullen.
So that was Mullen.
We missed a batter somewhere, Glenn.
How'd we do that?
For the second out. Are they batting Corbo, the 10th batter?
It could be. She's number 27 if she's coming up. No, that's the leadoff batter.
Watson? Yeah, we
Watson.
can tell because how tall she is.
Yeah.
Well, Glenn and I are totally messed up.
There's a shot. That's a base hit, and the right fielder knocked it down. Gets it quickly in to the infield, to the cutoff man.
That's it. She's did a great job to keep, because if it gets by her, that's a run.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great job by Reagan Mendick out there to literally knock it down. And that's a double for Anastasia Watson. Now that we have to get our Stassi Watson, we have to get our lineups back in sync here. And it puts puts Mazzola at third base. I'm going to go back and watch the stream and figure out who's batting.
Yeah, I don't know how we did that, but I'm sure they're lighting up the chat board on us.
Sure. And Glenn and I are both keeping score. We both had the exact same scorecard, and we're both wrong.
Delcalo, as the runner will take second.
Oh, they got her.
The pitcher, they had her off, and they got her at third base with a little corners move to get out of the top of the fourth. But 2 runs come across, and it's a 3-2 lead now for Padua as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
We're going to keep it here, Glenn. I don't know where we missed, but we missed something. So I don't think they care. They are up 3-2, but maybe I'll check with Coach Luce after the game and try to get a picture of if they even have a book. Some of these guys just keep it electronically.
So that goes out 2-1-5 to get the third out of the inning. 2 runs in that inning for the Pandas. They had 3 hits that inning. So they now have 5 in the game. They had a single and 2 doubles. No errors and 1 left on. So to the bottom of the fourth we go here. And Red Lion will have the bottom of the order. Rachel Crane, Kylie Sayani, and the pitcher, Angelina Edwards, to face Lauren Skirman, who has 8 strikeouts through 3 innings.
Yeah, she's tough. And then Pat was in the lead for the first time, as we mentioned. And let me turn the volume down. I'm just looking to see if there's any.
Okay,
looks like the only chat here, Glenn, is Go Red Lion. So thanks to Keegan Miller for tuning in.
Rachel Crane swings and lofts a fly ball down the left field line and out of play. Oh, 1 count to her. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning.
I thought it was just me. I'm like, I messed up the scorebook again. And I looked at your score sheet, and I'm like, he's got the same thing as me.
Well, we do have a great vantage point to call the game out here, but I guess I'm going to have to use the field glasses now so I pick up jersey numbers. And that goes the opposite way, down the first base line foul. So an 0-2 count on Rachel Crane, who will be going to college at Virginia Wesleyan in the fall. We heard head coach Richie Edwards singing her high praises during the introduction to senior night. That one is skied up in the air. Who wants it? The pitcher, Skirman, with a putout. And 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Good job by Skirman to pick that up. That was up there a little bit.
Kylie Sayani is up now, second baseman for Red Lion. Red Lion with colorful uniforms.
I think they have on the back where the numbers are, they have a cross, which is kind of a neat design. You don't see that too often.
They got like a checkerboard coming down the sleeves.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Swing and a miss.
However, not much in the way of stir-up game tonight for either one of these teams. Sorry, Pat G.
Where did we have that?
That was DMA,
DMA in Smyrna?
Yeah, it was awesome looking.
Went old school with the stirrups.
Oh, that was a great look.
Skirman's pitch outside for a ball. 1-1 count.
Delmarva Christian on Friday, they played Padua. They had the purple They don't have stirrups. They had like the stripe. Yeah, well, they kind of like what Smyrna's look like with the stripes. They look good. Can't go wrong with purple.
Swinging a foul down the third baseline.
No play down there by the third base coach. He snags it on one hop.
That's the head coach down there, isn't it? Yeah. It's Richie.
Yeah, Richie still
gets
got
a shout out.
You got to call him the foul ball doctor instead of the paint doctor.
Looked like she took something off of that. Fouled on the third base side and out of play. I don't know. Actually, there was room. Victoria Corbo unable to get the put out there. So the count holds at 1-2 on Sayani. Jammed her again. Another foul goes over the dugout. 3-2 ball game.
Football's still going on over there. It looks like the baseball game's about ended. It's a little dark for baseball.
Yeah, and there's no lights over there with the football, so
No,
they'll be ending shortly.
Yeah, as long as you can run in a straight line, should be okay.
Just got a piece of that, a number. Skirman hustles after it.
How about the little backhand flip?
Yep. Over to Watson for the put out. It goes 1-3 in the second out of the inning, and it brings up the pitcher, Angelina Edwards.
Good play there by Skirman. Hustle off the mound and get it. She's got a put out and an assist in this inning. And Edwards, your pitcher, 0 for 1 tonight. We are in the fourth inning here.
Panda's on top, 3-2.
And I guess this is Red Lion is the actual name of the
Lions
venue where we are, the town or the where we are. It's not Bear. It's Red Lion.
Yes. Swing and a miss. I think Skirman took a little bit off that one. 1-1 count to Edwards. If she gets on, Pusey, the leadoff batter on deck, and she has 2 triples tonight and has scored both of the runs for the Lions. There's a shot left field line.
Just in front of the fielder.
Yep, just
Gets
in front of the left fielder.
She kicked it. That's going to allow Edwards to take an extra base.
Layla Umbriak let that take a hop, and then it got a bad kick on her. So a single and then taking second on a bobble. First hit of the game for Edwards, and that brings up triple mania. Peyton Pusey.
First error of the night for Padua. I think Umbriak just went to catch it, and her toe got it before her hand.
Yeah.
I just saw that before she disappeared behind the tree. But, you know, that's a big hit there because you mentioned Pusey with the 2 triples tonight, and now she's got a runner in scoring position. That's the tying run out there at second. So that was an out that Padua really wanted. Umbriak was within a couple feet of being able to get that in the air, and it just kind of skipped on her a little bit and went right by her.
So Pusey has tripled down the third base line and then past the second baseman all the way out to right center. Takes outside for a ball.
Fakes the bunt. I don't think there's any way she bunts here, but I've been wrong before.
So she has good speed if she can get a good bunt down. Takes outside for ball
close.
2. Yeah, it was close.
Peyton's got a great eye. She's got just a great softball IQ. I've been watching her play for a few years, and she knows what she's doing out there.
2-0 count to Pusey. Swings at an outside pitch. Off speed. 2 balls and a strike. Hoffman is running for Edwards. There's a ball that got over the glove of the catcher, so Hoffman will move up to third base. Hoffman in the flex position tonight.
A Red Lion with not a very big roster, but not every coach wants a whole lot of extra.
Reached out for that outside pitch, and they can't catch up to it, so it falls foul.
Didn't have much air underneath it, but I'm saying some coaches like a big roster. That way if somebody, for whatever reason, can't make a game or whatever, you have some flexibility. Other coaches, they're okay with 1 or 2 subs.
I think both teams have 13 on the roster.
It gets, at
least on the website. Outside pitch again, fouled away.
You know, having coached, not in the high school level, but having coached softball, you know, you're always trying to, especially in a youth league where everybody has to play and you're trying to figure out who plays where and how many innings and this and that. It's not quite the same in high school. And these girls get into positions and roles, but.
Hoffman, the runner at third. 2 outs. Pusey takes high.
She may not even stop at first. I have seen that before.
I have seen it too. That brings up Ryan. She has a single and 2 at-bats.
This is a big batter here if you're the Pandas, actually for both teams, but you just want to get out of this inning and escape some damage.
Now, we saw runners on the corners last inning with 2 outs with Padua.
Yeah.
And they rifled the ball right back to Edwards, the pitcher, and they got the pickoff on the runner at third base. So let's see what, if anything, here. They haven't had anything on.
That doesn't happen too often. Just that most of these players, they're expecting that.
Right. Pretty much, they just let them, catcher's indifference.
Let them steal.
Right.
Yeah.
Or defensive
they call
indifference.
It defensive indifference or whatever they, you know, if you want to give them a stolen base and pad some stats, wild pitch. Not a lot of room behind home plate here at Red Lion, so no advance by Hoffman. Second and third now with 2 outs. I can fix the scoreboard and put that guy on second and this woman not on first. There we go. Thanks for joining us on a pleasant Wednesday evening.
Yeah. So Ryan is up here. 2 runners in scoring position with Red Lion trailing Padua 3-2 here, bottom of 4. Fouled it off.
They've gotten a piece of Mullen on the way back.
So it should be a 2-1 count. Now a little meeting at the mound for Padua. Skirman, Delcalo, Watson, Brooks, and Corbo getting together.
Umpire coming out to break things up.
Yeah, you only got about 3 steps behind or outside of home plate before he turned around.
Glad we got more softball coming. That's I knew it was coming up sometime. Monday night.
Fouled off again. What do we have Monday night?
It's like DMA Caravel.
Oh, wow, that's a big one.
You need to sign up for it.
I think, I haven't seen that on our schedule.
It just got added, I think, today. It's a DMA Caravel Monday at 7. And it should be another good softball match.
Outside pitch.
Grayson Frost, and I would imagine Jessica Walter would pitch that game for Caravel.
Oh, yeah.
She has taken a couple games where she has not pitched, but they were able to get other players. I know.
Now, is that game at Caravel? It's a Monday night game?
Yeah, D. Benedictus pitched 1 game. There's another foul ball.
Yep. They were calling her Biscuits.
Biscuit.
Should be a full count now.
She may be watching for all I know.
Full count on Ryan. Runner at third is Hoffman. At second is Pusey. 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss and a big strikeout for Skirman to get out of the jam. We are through 4, and it's Padua 3 and Red Lion 2. Be back after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Abby Delcalo to lead it off here in the top of the 5th inning for Padua. Remember, she was at bat when the Red Lion Christian Academy got that runner out at third last inning. Takes a called strike.
Yeah.
So 0-1 to Delcalo. Moore on deck.
Hey,
and
guess who's
Skirman
back?
after her. So you're saying when you're using the cameraman substitution again? Fouled out of play, 0-2 count on Delcalo.
We got to thank Pops, man, for stepping in many times over the past couple weeks, honing his cameraman skills. Right. Hey, he got us a top play at Frawley Stadium that we used on last week's edition. He did not miss it.
Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch, yes. Strikeout.
That was Delcalo, right?
Delcalo goes down. It brings up Moore.
We had a slight thing here, Nick. Both our scoreboards are wrong. Padua threw us a curveball somewhere.
Yeah. Sarah Moore has walked and reached on an error tonight. Again, she leads the team with 14 hits. Tight one here at Red Lion, 3-2 in favor of Padua. Ooh, just a little bit high again. Ball one. Yeah, Monday night should be another good matchup, DMA and Caravelle. Arguably the top two teams upstate in softball this year.
Just an incredible, that's another off-speed pitch, that one missed. Just watching Grayson Frost pitch for DMA has been a treat this year for us.
Yeah.
But Jess Walter, when we had a chance to see her, also an outstanding pitcher. It's good to see, just some good pitching all around. We have two of them here, Riley Thomas at St. Mark's, Tegan Bradley at Mount Pleasant. They're
right.
Just, I don't know as many of the downstate girls as
well,
I
Peyton
would know
Dixon
up here.
from
Peyton
Smyrna.
Dixon, obviously, from Smyrna, takes the walk there.
So Moore leads off, with one out, gets a walk.
It's just fun. It's fun to see.
That brings up the pitcher, Skirman. She has a double and 2 at-bats. Edwards in the circle and delivers. Ooh, another shot right up the middle on the first pitch. They're going to try to get the force at second, but no, they cannot get Moore.
Good effort there by Pusey, but Sarah Moore was hustling and got down to second base.
So Skirman is 2 for 3 tonight, and that brings up Brooks.
6 hits for the Pandas now, Glenn.
Yeah. And remember, I think it was through the first 3 innings, they only had 2.
And we have a courtesy runner at first base, number 3 for the Pandas.
Okay, that would be Peyton Pickard. Pickard. Freshman. She's a freshman.
Yep. And
so
here's where we have to start concentrating on who's batting, because I think
yeah,
this is where
Brooks has a single and 2 at-bats.
Right, she popped up to first base last time.
They're going to throw to third again, and they got her.
No, he said safe.
Oh, the base umpire said safe?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Straight steal by Moore.
And now you probably see Pickard go on this pitch, I would imagine.
Skirman. Oh, yeah, I'm Pickard right, the runner, yeah.
Courtesy runner.
Yeah, there's the call and the play from the catcher.
I think it's a 1-0 count. That was a ball. It was in the dirt, I believe.
Renee Crane, she gave the signal to the infield. See what they want to do here. Low pitch, and Pickard does not go.
Well, cat and mouse game out there.
Yeah, little chess match, 2-0. Runner in scoring position with 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Whew, that went a little bit high for ball 2.
Looks like she's got a little extra MPHs on that fastball. But she's in the hole in the count here.
Yeah, Edwards has got to come in with a strike here, you'd think. Offers at a bunt and gets fouls at first base side. 1-2, or 2-1 rather. 2 balls, 1 strike to Brooks.
And it should be Kate Schrader on deck, but we're going to have to keep an eye on this stuff.
I am through the binoculars right now.
We will try to clear that up.
Ooh, she jammed her, and she fisted it down the third baseline foul. So 2-2 count now on Brooks. Senior night here tonight at Redline Christian Academy, as they honored the 5 seniors from Padua, as, of course, the 3 seniors for Redline, the home team. Pop-up.
Playable.
Out of play. Hit the top of the fence.
Top of the fence.
Backstop.
That one I thought was going to stay in. Of course, we're about 250 feet away. Not the best angle.
No, for that
I
play.
mean, I'll tell you what. This might be the best vantage point we call games from.
Except for Frawley.
Maybe Frawley. But in Frawley, we're looking through a screen. Here we have a clear view. But that was tough to see, and it hit the direct top of that fence.
It did.
Yep.
Bounces back in.
Once again, 2-2 pitch. It's high. Oh, I must have missed a ball.
That's going to load them. Load them up. We're all loaded.
So they didn't have to worry about sending the runner at first base. He's down there at second now. So the bases are full for Schrader, the designated player, who sacrificed and scored.
It should be number 35 batting, right?
I see a 5. I can't see the 3.
Okay.
Yep, there it is.
All right.
3-5. I see 3 on the back and 5 on the front. Squares around, shows bunt, swings through the pitch for a strike.
That's tough to do.
It is. Only one out here. A Red Lion and their pitcher, Angelina Edwards, in a tight jam here. Swing through another one. 0-2. This would be a big strikeout for Edwards.
Yeah, this is a huge batter right now from Red Lions, but from Paddle's perspective, but from Red Lions' perspective, you want to get this out. And then you don't have to worry about making a play everywhere. You just make a play at first.
Pops it up. It's going to come to center field. Pusey runs in. She has it, and there will be no tag.
Oh, I don't know what she's doing.
The
That's
throw went in the dugout.
Everybody's going to move up a base.
Yeah.
That runner was standing on third, and I think just got a little exuberant there. And she's just trying to make a play.
So a run scores. It's now 4-2. The other 2 runners move up to third and second. 2 outs now for Umbriak, who has singled in 2 at-bats. Yeah, you got to shake that off.
Yeah. Yeah, they just got a little excited on that play. Shake it off, Peyton. You have 2 triples tonight. You'll get a chance to make up for
There's
it.
a foul tip on a check swing from Umbriak, so an 0-1 count to her. 4-2 ball game. We're in the top of the 5th.
Now the Pandas with still 2 runners in scoring position here for – that does look like Layla.
Fouled off again.
One of the skinnier kids on the team.
So an 0-2 count. Brooks at second base. And the runner who came in for Skirman, Prickard, is over third. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down low for a ball. Yeah, you can really hear the Pandas dugout. They're getting into it right now.
Yeah, as a dad of 2 Padua graduates, I can tell you that school gets pretty loud sometimes.
1-2 pitch is high. Outside, it's 2-2.
In fact, one of those Pandas is at the house for 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And her dog.
That is a called third strike.
But it was dropped. Oh, she didn't run.
No, well,
that's 2 outs. You can run. Well, there was nobody on first. But anyway, she didn't run.
Third out of the inning. And a big strikeout there for Angelina Edwards. So another run for Padua as they extend their lead to 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, we That time, everybody batted in the correct order, but we'll just have to figure out what exactly happened. I've done that before, Glenn, keeping score of the games, and I'll be like, man, did I miss somebody? And it turns out they batted out of order and nobody caught it.
So 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error. And 2 left on that top half of the 5th inning for Padua, as they're up now 4-2. And Red Lion will have coming up here the meat of the order, the heart, as you would.
Padua 4 runs, Glenn, on 6 hits, but only 1 hit in that inning.
Right.
With the single by Skirman. So the runners advanced on a stole third base. Sarah Moore did, and scored on the error. So an unearned run for Padua. They'll take it, however.
Right.
And the 4-2 lead as we move to the bottom
of the 5th. And Red Lion leads off with McGinnis.
A good one here tonight from Red Lion. We've had some good fortune with our softball picks this year. Looks like the 302 sports texts are flying.
Number 88 at the plate. Not a number you normally see. There's a call in the outside corner for a softball player. Although I will tell you that down at Apo, Autumn Gentry, who graduated last year, wore number 99.
99.
By Toto.
99.
Woo, an off-speed pitch there.
99 Luftballons.
No, 99 by Toto. Different song.
I'm going to go with Nina and 99 Luftballons. Or 99 problems. And that's another good 99 song.
Outside, count is 2-2 to McGinnis. If I remember right, Toto in the 80s wrote the song 99 in honor of Agent 99 on the Get Smart old sitcom.
Don Adams with the shoe phone,
Yeah.
Oof.
And there's a shot. Oh, it hit the third baseman, and a throw over to first is late. I think we give a hit on that. That was a rocket shot.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
So McGinnis with her second hit of the ball game. She has a double and a single.
Great job down there by that's not Sarah Moore down there, is it?
That's Corbo, third.
Victoria Corbo to get the hand up, but there was nothing she was going to do with that one. I mean, she could have picked it.
Yeah.
But I give her credit just getting her glove on it.
Yes. In softball, I hated playing third base.
Yeah, that's
pop up. Catcher comes out, makes the play, dropped it. And I think she's saving first off the bag.
So
I think, unfortunately, you're going to have to give 2 errors to the catcher.
Throwing error and
some goofiness ensuing here in Red Lion.
I thought maybe at first, she dropped it on purpose to get the lead runner at second, but she went to first base with the throw. So now here at Red Lion on the bottom of the 5th, they get their first 2 batters on.
Yeah, I think I gave him an out by mistake, right?
So Morgan Liskey is up.
No outs, yeah.
She struck out and walked tonight.
And they are right in the meat of that order.
Yeah, nice pitch, caught the outside corner.
Liskey and then Renee and Rachel Crane. Those would be your 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Good chance here for Red Lion to cut into that 4-2 Padua lead.
Swings at a high offering, and that's fouled back and out of play.
If you're Padua, same thing as if you're a Red Lion. They made the error in the last inning. You just got to move on.
Right.
And just say the first and second, we have outs, at a force out everywhere, in the infield. Let's just settle down, get it out, make sure we get outs. And
0-2 pitch, she reaches it out, and it should be an infield fly. Runners retreat. Automatic out.
Yeah, the batter will be out, and the runners advance at their own risk.
Right. So 1 out. That brings up Renee Crane, the catcher, and one of the 3 seniors on the team.
That infield fly rule, when you're a kid, and you're like, what is that rule?
Yeah.
It's really quite simple to understand. They don't want players dropping the ball intentionally and then picking up easy force outs.
And it's still in play here.
Yes.
There's a called strike. So Renee Crane, who is going to move on to Del Tech Community College. Ground ball, second base. She has it. Flips to short. They get the force out, and that's it.
Well, that's a good play out there at the second base by Delcalo. Just get one out. Now you have 2 outs. Take the fielder's choice. Let the runner move up to third. Got to get one out, and then she did. And then good job by her. Now they can see the end here in this inning. But they're going to have to get the other Crane, Rachel.
So Renee Crane running at first. Sister Rachel Crane is up to bat. 0 for 2 tonight. Swings at the first pitch and fouls him back.
I would not be surprised to see Renee take off for second here.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Make them put 2 runners in scoring position and take off force out away in the field.
Right. 0-1 pitch from Skirman. Ground ball, foul again. So it's 0-2. Sayani is on deck if she gets the opportunity. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Skirman had a delivery outside.
Yeah, and they're not even making a play at second, which is probably the smart move.
Right, a ball and 2 strikes. So now runners in scoring position.
Last you need there, Glenn, is a throw into center field.
Yeah.
And then 1 run definitely scores and maybe 2.
Oh, that's a check swing foul tip. So the count holds at 1-2 on Rachel Crane. So we mentioned she's headed to Virginia Wesleyan.
Virginia Wesleyan. Where in Virginia would that be? Does anybody know? I'm
not sure where that is.
I thought maybe it was in
outside
Virginia Beach area.
2-2 count. Not quite sure. You're going to look that up.
I am going to look it up.
All right. So you're going to answer your own question.
I believe, it's. Oh, my ankle just got dripped on. That was a little surprising.
There's a little check swing, foul ball
almost.
Just out of the reach of first baseman Watson.
Yeah.
So the count holds at 2-2. I didn't know why.
It was surprising, Nick. After 5 innings, I wasn't expecting that. The table was a little wet, and I just got it. I'm sorry, Glenn, go ahead.
I'm thinking Virginia Wesleyan might be in the central part of the state.
It is in Virginia Beach.
Oh, no, that's not the central part of the state.
I think one of my cousins went to school there. I think he's
just missed inside. So the count's full.
He's a Virginia Wesleyan grad. And he just wanted to be by the beach.
Sure.
He lives in now he lives in Lewis.
Yeah, that's why my granddaughter's a freshman at UNCW. She's at Wrightsville Beach. She's a beach baby.
The other Wilmington. Whoa, man. Look out.
Rocket foul ball. Look out, coach.
Behind the coach. She's not being cheated on these swings.
No. I don't know how she took the other one, the previous pitch. She says, I got a better eye than you do, Frazier.
Well, you are 45 years old.
Yeah, I wish. Oh, it hit her.
Well,
it hit her. That's going to load the bases.
No harm, no foul. If you're paddle, you do have the open base.
And that'll bring up Sayani. She's the second baseman. Kylie.
I have to run in and catch the coaches because we have to figure out the scorebook.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. I just hope I can see.
And we can see while we're putting our stuff away.
Just tell Richie not to turn the lights off.
Yeah, really. I think I heard her teammates calling Kylie Sayani Kai-Sai. She rips one foul down the third base line.
They could have called her game tire right there. Yep.
Well, we've seen some shots peppered down that third base line tonight.
Got that right.
Had a little bit of everything in this ball game.
While Nick was down taking pictures, we had a couple pokes out this way.
Popped it up. Second base, calling for it and makes the catch to end the inning. So we are through 5 here at Red Lion, and the score is Padua 4, Red Lion 2. Back after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to our live stream here from Red Lion Christian Academy. Wednesday night softball. I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Mike Lang with Nick Halliday operating the camera.
Special guest Axl Rose.
Yeah. I don't know whether they can hear that in the background.
I hope not.
Both teams with 6 hits in the ball game. The difference, one of the big differences, Red Lion has stranded 9 runners. Only 6 have been stranded by Padua, including, obviously, last inning when Red Lion left the bases loaded.
Yeah.
There we go, top of the 6th. It'll be the bottom part of the order for the Pandas, and leading off the right fielder, Mazzola.
And Glenn, we're pretty
Another
sure
one of those big numbers, jersey number 81.
We're pretty sure she's 1 for 2 with the run batted in. We think. But here we go, 6th inning action underway. 8:30 in the East.
High and outside and a ball.
Seen some good games this week. The DMA St. Mark's baseball yesterday was a really good game. And
a walk-off.
Yeah, saw some good soccer.
Swing, popped it up, first base. 2 pitches, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Morgan Liskey with the put out for Red Lion.
And this should be...
Brings up the bottom of the order. It should be Mullen, the catcher.
Yeah, the lefty.
And she has walked and flied out.
Good cut. Kind of a rise ball there, and Mullen just missed.
Edwards checking that wristband for the pitch. Missed the outside corner for a ball. So a 1-1 count to Mullen.
Glenn, we had the I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say Mullen to be followed by Watson at the top of the order. Go ahead.
Let people know we have a late addition to the softball schedule Monday night.
Oh.
The plan is to do DMA at Caravel.
I'll be there as long as it's not a 3-hour game.
I think it's Monday the 3rd. Thursday's the St. Mark's game that we're hoping to do. But Monday, May 3rd, DMA Caravel, 7 p.m.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm in.
That's good because you already signed up.
Fouls off an outside pitch. 2-2 count to Mullen.
You got to bring the equipment. We could always stop by the house and get it, but
I work from home now.
Yeah, Glenn saw that one. He said, "Sign me up." So,
oh man, I said as long as it's not a 3-hour game.
It'd be nice.
2 of those already.
If you're listening, Caravel, get that concession stand up and running.
Outside pitch, she went for it.
Soccer the other night, St. Elizabeth and Brandywine girls soccer night game Monday night. The concession stand was open.
Hey.
Were they allowed to open now?
That brings
They
up
have to
top
sell
of the order.
individually wrapped food.
First baseman Watson up now with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. She has a double.
Maybe some of that's getting relaxed as well. It's been a tough year without concession stands.
Yeah.
That means you had a lot of stops at Wawa you didn't really want to do. Yeah, some places, Tower Hill, some good
Watson
food.
takes a ball out or inside.
Caravel always feed. Well, we pay for it. They feed us well, and we're not here for the free food.
Ground right to the shortstop. Up with it. Throw across the diamond and a 1-2-3 inning for Edwards.
Kind of what the doctor ordered there.
Yep. Good play by the shortstop, Rachel Crane. 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 4-2 in favor of the Pandas.
Now they play 7. That's going to be
Our
6?
cameraman, Nick Halliday, trying to rush this game.
Listen, it's beautiful out here.
7 innings.
Then we got the
baseball and softball.
We have 9, 1, and 2 coming up for Red Lion, it looks like. Yeah, so we that one we're pretty much confirmed. DMA Caravel softball on Monday, and we're going to work on Trying to get you guys a chance to see Riley Thomas, the pitcher from
St. Mark's. Yeah.
We'll have to get in touch with Smitty. I'm sure they won't have an issue with us coming down. No, I didn't think he probably didn't even notice we were there.
Speaking of St. Mark's, again, in case you've joined us late, Padua comes into the game tonight with a 5-5 record, but one of their wins, they knocked off St. Mark's.
Yeah,
4-0. That's the only loss the Spartans have had this year.
That's a good win for them. Tomorrow, Thursday is always a busy day. Just taking a look at the schedule. Newark Charter, Wilmington Charter, so it's going to be a battle of the charters at Wilmington. This is softball. How about this Brandywine School District battle? Brandywine at Concord, if you're up in that neighborhood. Concord's usually a decent softball team.
Yeah, they're improved this year. Doing pretty good. Okay, so this is Hoffman. Hoffman's been batting all night.
Okay, so we missed
for Edwards in the flex spot. So she has a single and 2 at-bats.
That may have been where we messed up. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm thinking of the Padua batters. So we're going to have, how about this, Apo at St. Mark's softball tomorrow? Anyone?
I might stop up there. I'm off.
I cannot.
So some good ones. Sussex Central, Milford. So if you're a softball fan tomorrow, change up.
What
that
a
was
pitch.
A good one there.
Got Hoffman out in front of that. 0-2 count.
Tomorrow night at Caravel, Middletown at Caravel softball.
Middletown's improved this year.
Also tomorrow night at Caravel, Middletown at Caravel baseball. And I will be at that game.
High and out of the zone.
What's the count there, Glenn?
1 ball, 2 strikes on Hoffman.
I'm sitting. 7 p.m. at Caravel. My cousin is playing Zach Sophie, and I'm going to go down and watch Zach play and hang out with my cousins. Zach is having a great year, and I hope he has another great night tomorrow, and I hope he gets a home run and I can put him on top place.
That would be nephew and cousin.
Nephew and cousin. I get all my family members involved. And I think that's all of them that are currently playing high school sports.
They've earned it so far.
Yeah, well, my niece does play volleyball at Padua, but she was in the freshman team, and it's out of season. So,
Skirman's pitch. That should be too low, and it is for a ball, so a 2-2 count on Hoffman. Now, I haven't had a chance to see the top plays yet this week.
They're coming.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did I miss the diving catch by the Sussex Tech? Okay.
Wait, our voice is on vacation, so.
Yeah, we have Phil in today.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, all-speed pitch for a call, 3rd strike.
That was a good pitch. Inside corner, right where she wanted it.
So, leadoff batter out in the bottom of the 6th here for Red Lion. That brings up the red-hot Peyton Pusey, who has 2 triples
and
a walk.
Right? Yeah.
Yep, officially 2 for 2, and she has scored both of the Red Lion runs.
Yeah, Peyton's having a good night.
Skirman threw her a steady diet of outside pitches last time up. She lays down the bunt, and that goes foul.
That was another one outside. You saw the bunt went to the third base side, just a little too outside. You never catching her.
No.
You know, tomorrow in baseball, St. Elizabeth's at their new home away from home. They're at Frawley Stadium. They are 3-0 at Frawley this year.
Maybe I'll go there since you'll be in Middletown.
Well, she came inside with that pitch, grounds to the third baseman, throw to first in time to get the speedy Pusey. First time they've been able to retire her tonight.
I was actually looking at the baseball schedule, so forgive me. That was St. Mark's and Apo baseball tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Where's that at? Oh, at Apo.
It's at St. Mark's.
Oh, it's at St. Mark's?
2 outs here, bottom of the 6th. It brings up Kylie Ryan.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Tomorrow there's
Ryan has a single with 3 plate appearances.
Keeping an eye on here, but we're just going to give you some options tomorrow.
It's right down the middle, and it must have been a little high.
Glenn, we're looking at possibility of some rain tomorrow, but we're going to
pray. In the morning?
All day, off and on.
Figures. It's Thursday, my golf day.
A lot of the
we didn't play last Thursday because it's snow flurries.
A lot of the same schools are playing. So Brandywine Concord's a baseball game. That was all baseball I just talked about. Newark Charter and Charter softball are playing as well. And we mentioned
that ball's gone.
Ryan, 2-0 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th for Red Lion. They trail by 2. Takes that one outside for ball 3.
So St. Mark's softball tomorrow is at Newark. The baseball is home. Baseball is home against Apo.
Red Lion with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. They're running out of outs. Only 4 left.
There is softball tomorrow night at Caravel, by the way. Apo and Caravel at 7 p.m.
Taken all the way down the middle for a strike. 3-1 to Ryan. Trying to get somebody on for McGinnis, who is 2 for 2 in the game. She singled, doubled, and was hit by a pitch. Skirman takes a look at that wristband. Fires. Oh, a nice drive right over the shortstop's
Splits
head.
the gap.
Splits the left and center fielders, and Ryan will be held up at second with a stand-up double.
Did a great job getting it to the right of center fielder Sarah Moore.
2 hits on the night for Ryan. And now she is a 2-out base runner at second base for the third baseman, McGinnis.
Man, she's got 2 hits tonight.
Yep, 2 for 2. Hit by a pitch in between the 2 hits. Takes a deep breath. Skirman. Took something off of it and was fouled off, fisted down the first base side.
She took a nice rip at it. Just like you mentioned, she was a little in front of it with a little off-speed action there and just knocked it over the first base side.
4 extra base hits tonight for Red Lion. 2 triples and 2 doubles. And she fisted that one out of play. So McGinnis in the hole, 0-2.
I think that's 7 hits now for Red Lion, if my count is correct.
You are correct. Yeah, 7 hits, and as we said, 4 of them are extra base hits.
Peyton with those 2 triples, obviously, would be half of them.
Exactly.
And then
Ryan's double here.
Double, and I know we have
McGinnis.
McGinnis had the double.
Pops it up.
It's playable.
Catcher will come out and make the catch, and that will end the 6th inning. 1 inning left to play. It's 4-2. Padua over Red Lion here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year.
We're back.
All right, here we go with the final inning, top of the 7th. Pandas at bat with the lead of 4-2. Delcalo to lead it off. She has a double tonight in 3 at-bats.
You never know. Don't tell Coach Luce that. All righty, so we have, this should be, who's that batting?
Delcalo.
It is Delcalo, okay. I think we have a 1 for 3.
That's right down the middle for a strike.
1 for 3 tonight with a double for Sarah Delcalo. And now she's batting right-handed.
She did that the last inning.
That's
last
why
time up to bat.
When she came up lefty, I'm like, is that Delcalo?
Yeah, and they started laughing at her.
Okay, so there we go. She's switch hitting in the same at-bat.
Takes outside for a ball.
Yeah, maybe that's a good point. Trying to slap or push it down the third baseline. It didn't happen. Now she's going back where she's more comfortable. It's a good point.
Edwards took something off of that, and boy, she stayed right with it, but a fly out right to the left fielder.
I think the ball sounded better than it was, but it was still a decent hit. but it just kind of held right up there for the
Kylie Ryan makes a put out.
Ryan in left field.
First out here in the top of the 7th. That brings up Moore, the center fielder. And she has walked twice and reached on an error. Edwards needs a shutdown inning. There's a strike.
Got the call on that one. I could hear it. I heard it before I saw it.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a rest tomorrow. We might be watching sports, but then Friday night we're back with lacrosse from Camden and Wyoming. It's so big, it's going to be in 2 towns, Archmere at Cesar, Rodney, and I've seen both teams, and I'm excited to see this one on Friday night.
Angelina Edwards has an 0-2 count on Stacy Moore. Excuse me, Sarah Moore. So Moore is in the hole here. Reached out, grounds it at third base. So they're going to get her?
Holy
No,
cow.
she's safe. And I thought she would have beat that out with a good throw, so we're going to give her a single.
But she was moving. Yeah, and it kind of like just, it rolled to almost to a dead stop there.
When you're slap hitting like that, the key is to get it past the pitcher and the third baseman. If you can force the shortstop, who's a little bit deeper, to make the play, you got a good chance of getting on. So Moore's over at first base with her first hit of the game.
And this is Skirman, who's got 2 hits.
Yep.
So, including a double.
Double, a single, scored a run. There's a shot to shortstop. Flip to second over
Great
the
play.
first double play, the first double play of the night. And Red Lion turns a nice web gem to get out of the top of the 7th inning.
How
So
about that?
3 outs to go. Red Lion, they need a couple of runs to extend the game.
What a great job there to turn 2. And the bang-bang play at second, and a bang-bang play at first.
Yep.
But great play there by Rachel Crane. Flips it over to Sayani.
Yep.
Sayani turns quickly and makes the throw, and they got Skirman at first base, and that's just a fantastic play by Red Lion. And maybe that gives them a little extra mo heading into the bottom of the 7th inning, Glenn. And they're down 2. It's 4-2 here. Both teams with 7 hits. A couple errors for Red Lion, 1 error for Padua. But
I gave them 2 on that one play.
For the most part, it's
the one where the catcher dropped it and then she had a bad throw.
Oh, we'll add an error there. Oops, I added a run. We don't want to do that.
Mendick to lead it off here in the bottom of the 7th.
But I think for the most part, Glenn, it's been a very well-played game.
Yes.
And I think, we've seen a ball in play, which from a viewer's perspective, you like to see. And strikeouts are great.
Right.
But we want to see the ball in play. And we've seen a lot of the ball in play and a lot of extra base hits. And as a baseball and softball fan, I love balls in play. And that's, I was talking the other night with somebody about this in high school. You don't worry about his launch angles as much and that kind of thing. You still see balls in play a lot more than at the major league level, and it makes it really enjoyable to watch. And
all right, here we go.
Fun.
Bottom of the 7th. Skirman has 10 strikeouts tonight. Her counterpart, Edwards, has struck out 6 Panda batters. And here we go. Mendick to lead it off. 0 for 3. Takes it high for a ball.
And she's got the Red Lion dugout. Yes, pumped up. They must have found their energy drink.
Yeah. Trying to get a rally here in the bottom of the 7th on senior night.
Yeah. It's been a good game, though. Good pitch.
That's a called strike. Got the outside corner, a 1-1 count. That's a pitcher's pitch there. You cannot hit that pitch.
No, and if you do, it's a ground ball to Anastasia Watson. So Mendick followed by Liskey and Renee Crane.
Outside pitch. He had to go for it. It was the same spot. A ball and 2 strikes on Mendick, the right fielder.
A good pitch there by Skirman. You said going away where she got the call last time. Went right back to it. Put it right in a perfect position. Almost unhittable.
I wouldn't be surprised she went right back out there again. She
exactly.
does. Mendick fights it off. Count holds at 1-2. Liskey on deck. And then the Crane sisters.
And Reagan she's a veteran varsity player. I mean, we saw her play in 8th grade. And now I believe she's a junior, and has
a little bit too far outside.
We've seen a lot.
Just missed.
A lot of Reagan Mendick playing all kinds of sports here at Red Lion.
Cleanup hitter here tonight.
Morgan, if you're watching, hello. We love Morgan Mendick, too.
Reached out for an outside pitch. Just got past the right fielder all the way to the fence. Mendick headed to second base.
They're going to hold
She'll
her.
make it a stand-up double, the 5th extra base hit tonight for Red Lion.
Just outside the reach of Mazzola in right field. She came this close to getting it, but you got a leadoff double, and it was a good hit. After the went outside. She took it right where it was pitched.
Right, good piece of hitting. So Mendick, a leadoff runner at second base. Here's Liskey, the first baseman. Liskey has a walk and 3 plate appearances, so she's 0 for 2. She drives one just over the shortstop's head. Will they send Mendick? No. Well, Liskey was thinking about taking second, but she'll hold. Runners on the corners for Red Lion. The bottom of the 7th, nobody out.
Liskey, I think, seemed to think she could draw a throw, but you don't want to. You don't want to take too many chances in the bottom of the 7th. Now,
yeah.
Paddle's going to have a meeting at the mound to talk it over, and Liskey dropped that one just over the shortstop. Good job there by Umbriak to come up and get it and field it cleanly, which is important. And
I guess they're going to talk about, you got the runners on the corners with no out. What are we going to do here? Do we have something on?
I'd say,
because basically, if you just let the runner go to second, that's a tying run.
Well, I think if that happens, they may walk somebody intentionally, but you're putting a winning run on base, and that doesn't usually happen.
All right, here's Renee Crane. Hit into a fielder's choice last time up to bat. I think she's up to bat.
Coach Edwards is looking at his lineup card.
Oh, he might be making a change here. Let's see.
But looks like he's going to stick with Crane on senior night. She's a senior.
Yeah.
Good pitch. But a ball. Yeah, I figured she was going to move, and they weren't going to make a play.
Defensive indifference as Liskey moves up to second. She represents the tying run.
She's in a 3-point stance out there at second base. There she goes.
Outside pitch. Goes into the dark night.
What's that? She's like the 100-meter dash, 100-yard dash, yeah. She's ready to go.
Skirman with 10 strikeouts tonight. 1-1 count on Renee Crane.
Good pitch.
Belt high. Must have been a little inside, so 2-1. Rachel Crane, Renee's sister's on deck. Nobody out here. Bottom of the 7th inning. Skirman has shut out Red Lion over the last 3 innings. Can she do it one more time? Another foul ball. I think that's a field goal. Right through the uprights. So a 2-2 count on Renee Crane.
They had a player over there getting the other foul ball. There's somebody out there running around, so they already have somebody there. It's like going on the beach at night. There's always somebody out there.
Got a good one here in Red Lion,
awesome.
Delaware.
It is awesome being on the beach at night.
2-2 pitch. Took something off of it. Grounds it foul. Third base side. We've seen a lot of those tonight peppering the line. That one, not fair. So the count holds at 2-2.
Yeah, not a ton of foul territory here, so pretty snug inside the fence.
It's senior night. Wouldn't it be nice if the Crane sisters could come through here for Red Lion? Oh, there's a swing on an outside. Good pitch by Skirman.
Yeah, a little outside corner action. She got her, and that's you mentioned it, the big strikeout for Skirman. Still, that's only one out, and this is another Crane.
Rachel. She was hit by a pitch last time up. Skirman with now 11 Ks tonight. First pitch takes a little high ball. Red Lion down to their final 2 outs. But we've seen a few walk-offs this year.
We have.
Outside, got the call.
That's where he's calling them.
1-1. It's one of those pitches where it crosses the outside corner, but by the time the catcher gets the ball, it looks like a ball.
Yeah. Good one there, low.
Fouled it off, out of play.
Just kind of got her to inside out that swing. And she's in the driver's seat here with the 1-2 count.
Now I look for her to go right back outside.
Yeah,
Skirman.
she's been living out there, and it's really been working for her. And that's where exactly, Nick. That's
right.
He's giving her the call. So why would you mess with the successful formula?
Here's Skirman's delivery.
There it
outside,
is.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. So Red Lion down to her final out, and that brings up Sayani. 0 for 3 tonight. Red Lion, runners at second and third. 2 outs now. Oh, wait a minute. Is that
moving.
Sayani?
It didn't look like it was.
I'm not
we'll
sure.
Have to see if we can get a number of.
I don't think that's Sayani. I think that's somebody else. Try to pick that number up. Is that 35?
They don't have a lot of subs listed.
They don't
here.
have numbers on their web.
No.
I don't know who that is, but it's not Sayani. She's number 16.
We'll try to get the number when she's on base or.
Swing and a miss.
And the count is that 1-1? Nick is zooming in here. It might be 16.
Oh, then 16 is Sayani.
Kylie Sayani.
Okay.
What you got for count there, Glenn?
I think it's 1-1.
I'll put 1-1 up there.
No, it's 0-2.
0-2.
Umpire just corrected it.
Thanks, Ump. So this down to the last strike. I don't want to jinx anybody here. Great
Outside
job by
pitch, and
Skirman.
Skirman strikes out the side
Gets out
after
of
allowing
trouble
the
there,
first
Nick.
2 runners to get on in this inning.
Finishes with 13 strikeouts tonight. Lauren Skirman, and offensively, she had a double, scored a run, and also had a single. 2 hits tonight for Lauren Skirman.
Yeah,
So,
big night for her.
do you want to take a 30-second break, and then we'll bring it back and wrap it up?
And we'll do that on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to.
Well, this one is in the books as the 2 teams gather as around the infield and do the joint prayer here at Red Lion Christian Academy. We had a pretty good ball game here tonight. Red Lion grabbed the lead early. They had 1-0 lead. They had a 2-1 lead, but then Padua came battling back, and they end up winning this one by a final of 4-2. And they do it on 7 hits. Actually, they were out hit by Red Lion. Red Lion had 9 hits, but the Lions left 11 on base tonight.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Skirman, the winning pitcher. She strikes out 13 to get the win. And good game by both teams. So Red Lion falls to 7-3, and the Pandas improved to 6-5. All around, though, pretty good ball game, Mike.
I thought it was pretty cleanly played, and it was entertaining, sure. And for Padua, after the loss on Friday, Delmarva Christians bounced back with 2 straight wins, and over 500 again. This is a team that I don't think people will want to play in a tournament. I think they're better than their record. Red Lion is going to win a lot of games. They just, Lawrence Skirman came back and got the outs when she needed them.
Yeah.
And that was really the difference tonight was you saw in the 7th inning, they got the first 2 runners on. They're second and third with nobody out, and she strikes out the side. So, when you have a pitcher in softball, we said it many times, it makes a huge difference. Had a great job by Skirman, and the Pandas to score runs when they needed them off a really good pitcher, Angelica Edwards.
All right, sir, that'll do it for the ball game here tonight at Red Lion Christian Academy. We want to thank both coaches, Gretchen Luce from Padua and Richie Edwards from Red Lion Christian Academy, as well as the athletic director here, Ken Anderson. Thanks to our crew, cameraman Nick Halliday and Pops, and my broadcast partner, Mike Lang. And thanks to all the sponsors and to you, the fans, for tuning into the live stream. Once again, the final tonight from Red Lion, the Pandas of Padua 4 and the Lions of Red Lion 2. Thanks for tuning in. This is Glenn Frazier. And from all of us at Delaware Live, powered by 302.